Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Atlanta Hawks. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Leon Poe out there with Garnett. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Pierce. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Here's Leitner. There's a good screen. Down low. Stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Allen. Pierce has got the first points up on the board for the Celtics. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Mutombo. Shoots over Poe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Celtics with possession here. Rondo kicks to Poe. Back to Rondo. The dish now to Allen. Pass to Poe. Outside Pierce. The feed to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Allen. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the replay brought to you by Under Armour, the Unleash Chaos moment, giving us a better perspective on just how far behind the line he was on that three ball. And here's Smith following the three from Ray Allen. Back to Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Garnett. The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The free throw drops for Smith. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We talk so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. As far as the key factor in this game, he said defense is the focus. He said our shot blocking anchors us inside. It's something we can count on. Of course, the rest of our defensive execution is just as important. We have to be in total lockdown mode defensively tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Their game plan appears to be putting that defense front and center in this one.
Yeah, and that's where they're going to put their energy early on. They don't want this to become a run-and-gun type of game.
Well, they've got the kind of defense, I think, G.A. set up so that that doesn't happen. As aggressive as they are at that end, it's very hard to make it a high-scoring game against this team. And
here's Smith following the three-pointer by Paul Pierce.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
Count that bucket. And there's a minute 45 left in the first. Lays it up and banks it in.
Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
Celtics leading by 4. Rondo kicks to Poe. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Smith against Allen. And it's Rondo in the corner. Poe kicks to Garnett. The pass to Allen. Back to Garnett. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Pierce for 3. And he recovers it. They shoot again. The shot's good from Poe. Poe's got his first 2 points of the night. The Hawks trail by 6. Mutombo sets a screen. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Garnett. For Atlanta, they have been all all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the first one at the line is good. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Both free throws good from Smith. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Allen against Smith. Allen outside. Out to the right wing. Doubled by Smith. Allen outside. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple. Posey covering. Pass to Waitner. Shoots over Brown. 1 second left. And that one's good. Leitner's got his first 2 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and
the Hawks trail by 5. On the court right now for the Celtics. Cassell is out there with Tony Allen. And there's Pollard. Then there's Brown. And it's Posey in at the 3. It's good. Smith's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Hawks. And the Celtics with possession here. And here is Posey. Inside. Here's Cassell. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
how about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Posey covering. Swiped away. Here's Cassell. It's taken away by Smith. Defended by Allen. Here's Berry. Offline with his three. Celtics leading by 6. Allen with it. Now Smith defending. Smith against Allen. Here's Cassell. Lock at 6. Over Mutombo. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Cassell's got 5 points so far. It's stolen. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Pollard. Clock at 4. Here's Cassell. He has 5. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a new group in for the Celtics. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Pollard. Pierce comes in for Brown. Ray Allen is checked in for Allen. And it's Brown in for Cassell.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
The Hawks trail by 8. Kicks to Mutombo. Here's Berry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Back to Mutombo. Smith the pass to Waitner. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Celtics leading by 6. Dishes to Pierce. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Pierce has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Here's Smith. And he banks in the layup.
And those close range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
Brown kicks to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Boston. He dishes it to Allen. 5 to shoot. Back to Garnett. The 3. He can't hit that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Some changes for Boston. Poe comes in for James Posey. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Brown. Rondo kicks to Poe. Feeds it to Pierce. There's the dish to Poe. Pass to Allen. Now Poe, covered by Smith. And the pass to Poe. Lets it go with the 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Smith outside. He kicks it to Mutombo. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now just a 4-point Boston lead.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
In a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
And we hope you enjoyed
Show.
the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter was a heated battle, and they were only outscored by 1, ending the half with a 4-point lead. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
Welcome back, folks. Always so much activity going on here in the bustling metropolis of Atlanta, Georgia. Leitner out there with Barry, and it's Smith, and it's Mutombo. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. It's deflected. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Celtics. 4-point game. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Rondo. He feeds it to Garnett. Over Leitner. And Garnett misses. And it's the Hawks' ball. Smith on the wing. Passes it to Barry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
That took a lot of energy just trying to even things up. We'll see if they have enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Poe kicks to Pierce. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pierce has got 10 points in the game.
Defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the 3-point line or you risk getting burned.
Leitner the pass to Barry. Pierce with the steal. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. A.J. Brown's checked in for Poe. Allen comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Cassell in for Rajon Rondo. Pass to Berry. Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Cassell. 5 points in the game. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Cassell. Over in the corner, Allen. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
The drive by Smith. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Mutombo.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside, Pierce. And there's the feed to Brown. Allen outside. Pierce with a wide open look. Off target with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Smith outside. Down low. Here's Mutombo, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
James Posey's checked in for Ray Allen. A tight game here in Atlanta. Here's Cassell. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Top of the key, Pierce. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Pierce has got 12. Pierce has gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Berry the pass to Leitner. Over Pierce. And it's Leitner missing. Celtics leading by 4. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Brown the pass to Cassell. Here's Pierce. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Pierce has got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Berry. Good on the three-point shot. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's be the one that just plays harder. Keep playing through it.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Berry's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Rajon Rondo, Leon Poe out there with Garnett. Then there's Brown, and it's Posey in at the 3. They set the pick. Down low, here's Leitner. Poe grabs the miss. Poe's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Rob. He's covered by Rondo. The pass to Berry. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Rondo is doubled. Garnett kicks to Posey. Back to Garnett. Dishes it to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Poe. It's hauled in by Berry.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
In the corner, Smith with it. Mutombo sets a screen. Smith dishes to Mutombo. Outside Rondo. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Smith kicks to Mutombo. Passes it to Berry. A 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Rondo kicks to Garnett. Over Leitner. That one rolling around and runs out.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Kicks it to Mutombo. Smith outside and taken away by Brown. 3-on-3. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nice shot by Rondo. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
Barry the pass to Leitner. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
Well, beating one guy is one thing, but beating five, heck of a job there. Got the talent to finish, too.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're ahead by 1. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul Pierce.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Pierce is checked in for the Celtics. Allen comes in for Brown. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Smith right side, stolen by Allen. Here's Rondo. Yes!
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt, professional move all the way, puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Buries it, and what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
There's the pick. Allen dishes to Garnett. Outside, Duce. Shot clock at 5. Garnett, the screen. Seconds left in the game, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
I really like when you run plays that have options, get to either one, and take the best shot available.
Smith against Allen. Pass to Barry. Here's Leitner. Cans it to force overtime.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great... And it's the Hawks to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Garnett out there with Leon Poe. And it's Pierce. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
Mutombo misses. Celtics with the lead. Outside Rondo. Pierce kicks to Garnett. No one near him. And another basket for Boston.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it down.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Allen kicks to Rondo. There's the screen. Mutombo against Pierce. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Pierce. And now a 6-point Celtic lead.
To give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
It's stolen by Rondo. Pierce good.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned. Playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
Smith for three. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Here are the Celtics with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.